Quaker does have a point.
I'm losing my mind. I don't care. I don't want to hear what you got to say about transgenders or illegals or Russians. I don't care what you got to say about Palestine or Israel. If you can't say a billionaire chipping your brain to merge you with AI while he controls your car is not demonic, you've lost me.
Can't keep quiet when you start a riot.
By the way, the X of X is it's the Freemason X. It's literally the Freemason symbol. What is the video game? It's called the devil. Oh my gosh! How are you people falling for this?
That's improving life. Whereas cheating death, that's the demon worship stuff.
Okay.
I'm not actually a transhumanist, but I chip my brain.
You could not craft an actual Antichrist better than the richest man in the world trying to colonize other planets and chip your brain.
Have you ever seen Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Quaku?
Right-wingers are going to be the first people to fall for the Antichrist. So the richest man in the world who wants to colonize other planets, like Nimrod did, who wants to merge your consciousness with AI he controls and chip your brains, and his name is Demon, and evangelicals are like, well, he let me post memes about Chinese people, so I guess I'm going to have to like him. Like, you people are morons for believing.
All of the scriptural references used in this episode will be brought to you by scripturenotes.com. For a free trial to Scripture Notes, please visit the link in the description.
Yeah, it's Satanism.
You think transhumanism is Satanism?
It is absolutely the end plan of the Babylonian Brotherhood, and I'm sorry, like, pull up the thing I put in the Discord.
That escalated quickly.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, we're starting off at a 10. All the comments, where's Quaku been? You sure you want me back? This is what you're getting.
That's what you wanted.
Oh, man.
Okay,
I just love it because we're like, let's define transhumanism. Pure Satanism.
Okay,
no other explanation.
I don't know why Christians, this guy, Sovereign Bra, who's got questionable things he says on the whatever podcast, but this guy got it right here. I don't know why Christians are upset. Well, evangelical Americans like Elon Musk. He is the archetypal conspiracy theorist Antichrist. I don't know why Alex Jones likes him. Like, I have no clue. So let's pull up the things he's doing. He's putting chips in people's brains to control you from a computer. Like, when you like the guy. That's literally what, like, the 2008, like, right-wing pastors were making the blogs about. After they allow the homosexual marriage, they're going to allow the chipping of the brains to the...
Like, anyone who's thinking that there's going to be a microchip in the vaccine, how are you not concerned with the literal microchip going into your brain?
Okay, so...
Well, it's only by the richest man in the world.
Well, yeah, hold on. I don't know. Okay, what does this have to... I don't know what transhumanism is. Can we, like, define...
And at this point, I'm too afraid to...
Transhumanism is the merging of the human body and technology, and the merging of human consciousness with...
Yeah, sorry, you finish.
Oh, yeah. Human consciousness with AI intelligence to create a superhuman Ubermensch. So we don't taste death, and we can last forever. Now, basically fulfilling Satan's lie that we can be gods.
That, I think, is transhumanism at its most extreme. I think you have transhumanism on a bit of a spectrum, because I know some people who are self-declared transhumanists who seem much more like people who are interested in futurism and like the use of technology for the betterment of society, right? So you have that spectrum of people who are like, hey, we should be using technology to better people. And then it goes into this straight up, I agree with you, Kwaku, the straight up like Tower of Babel sort of idea of like, we will obtain salvation through merging ourselves with the AI.
Brad,
I'm
you're
with
right,
you on that.
But here's what I think you're wrong about.
Okay.
The people who are the spectrum of transhumanists, the spectrum of Satanism, the spectrum of transhumanism you're talking about. Look, I know Don Bradley is a transhumanist, and I'm gonna be completely real for a minute.
Wait, what?
13 philosophy guys and in a conference room of the Marriott in Salt Lake City talking, well, one day it would be interesting if we can... Those aren't transhumanists. Those are nerds who like to talk about stuff. This guy is a transhumanist. He's chipping people's brains. Just because Jackson Washburn likes the idea of living 10 years longer doesn't mean he's a transhumanist. These people aren't doing anything transhumaning. What are they doing? It's a Facebook comment thread in real life. And now you think you're a transhumanist. You're a fan. This guy is a transhumanist.
And that is kind of what I'm saying with the spectrum of transhumanism, right?
I'm sorry, Don Bradley's not a dork. He's actually cool. He's got a good style and a cool tattoo. I'm just,
Don Bradley's super... Wait, okay, so he's a transhumanist?
He says so, right?
Oh,
I haven't
really?
talked to him about it. I haven't heard his opinion on it. But the vibe I get is that it's more in the vein of like, hey, we should be using technology to better the world, which... Kwaku is like not a real transhumanist.
He's a transhumanist in the way like the 16-year-old with pink hair is a communist, even though she's driving a nice new white Toyota Camry and has an iPhone. She's like, I'm a communist. No, you want an aesthetic because you hate the cheerleaders at your high school. Like, you're not. I promise you're not a communist. Okay, you love capitalism.
So in the Discord, I put a link to the Mormon Transhumanist Association website. There's a Mormon, the MTA. Do you know about this?
I know about it.
Yeah, the Mormon Transhumanism Association.
They promote abundant flourishing through the compassionate use of science and technology. Kwaku, how can you be against that? Huh? How can you be against flourishing?
You think the priests of Pharaoh said the same thing? Well, actually, it's compassion to use the snake venom on top of this altar while chanting "Ooga baga druga baga." Like, no, I'm sorry, I don't buy it. I want to go back to this thing though, because this is the post. Because we can't get lost here in what transhumanism is and what they're doing. Okay?
Chipping
people's brains. Okay. Building robots. Literally
are terrifying.
By the way, they're already starting with that. The fact that we have no more cashiers, everything is these robots taking over, putting people out of jobs. Okay. Building Skynet. Says we'll create heaven on earth with AI, which is literally what they want to do. Merging people's consciousness, their brains with AI, so we're half computer, and then they can control our minds. Literally can control our minds and brains and consciousness. He frickin' Elion. By the way, Elon is literally Elion. Okay, it literally means holy my goodness. Okay,
what does Elion mean?
Do you know? So that's Elion is one of the demons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big demons.
Yeah.
Okay.
His name is literally Demon. Okay, so wonderful. Okay. After Trump wins, he tweets Novus Ordo Seclorum, which means New Order of the Ages. Great. Oh, and by the way, it's only a quote from Virgil in either the Eclogue or Aeneid, where it's talking about the New Order of the Ages. Oh, don't worry, that's when Apollo's gonna come, and he's gonna reign on Earth. As this new god. Oh, Satan, great. Oh wait, keep going. Okay. Says X will become the global banking system. By the way, the X of X is it's the Freemason X. It's literally the Freemason symbol. So the Freemason's the new global banking system. And now scroll down. And he literally keep scrolling. Literally wears the Baphomet demon on his chest. And that was his profile picture for 2 years. And he's the richest man in the world. So the richest man in the world who wants to colonize other planets like Nimrod did, who wants to merge your consciousness with AI he controls and chip your brains, and his name is Demon, and evangelicals are like, well, he let me post memes about Chinese people, so I guess I'm going to have to like him. Like, you people are morons for believing... What does Musk mean? I bet it means like demon worship. I bet Musk means worshiper or something horrific. Like, what does Musk mean?
I'll look it up on the AI right now.
I can't wait to figure out how horrific this is going to be.
That's just an LA Rams symbol on his armor, right?
Oh no, it's definitely a demon. I think that the actual explanation is that it's something to do with like, I can't remember if it was like a D&D character or like he plays a lot of, what's the game? It's a
chip people's brains and control them and
no. It's
Magic
like a
the
video
Gathering?
game.
World of Warcraft?
No.
Diablo 2?
That's the one. Diablo 2, which
Okay.
ironically for this conversation is the devil, right?
Yeah. Brad's like, hey. He just dresses like the devil.
It's Diablo 4, actually.
Oh, Diablo 4.
plays a video game about
Okay.
Are you kidding
He
me?
is the world's best player of Diablo 4.
Are
Thank
you kidding me? The guy is dressed up with the devil emblem. Well, don't worry, guys. I just got it from the video game. What is the video game? It's called The Devil. Oh my gosh! How are you people falling for this? This guy, like, you could not craft an actual Antichrist better than the richest man in the world trying to colonize other planets and chip your brain. Like, everything they've been saying is going to happen. He's doing it in one, and they love it because he lets them post racist memes. This is how stupid we've become as a country.
Well, bad news for you then, Quaker, because I'm looking at their membership growth. Did you see those? The graphs?
Are you talking about the
Mormon
Mormon Transhumanism Society?
Yes, not Diablo 4
Yeah.
chat room.
But the Mormon Transhumanist Association is largely male.
Like
it's
largely
78.4% male and 18% female. I hate to say it, but those are the stats of our channel as well. Almost 80% male, 20% female.
And then there's another one to talk. What is this one?
1% is intersex, it says.
It says, which of the so this is the Mormon Transhumanist Association. Which of the following religious groups do you affiliate with? They said that 70% affiliate with the LDS Church.
Well, let's hope so if they're the Mormon Transhumanist Society, right?
I feel like, right? And then there's unaffiliateds at 16%.
It almost feels like that should be higher.
Unitarian Universalist at 12%, Buddhist at 12%, other at 15%. You'd kind of think if it's the Mormon Transhumanist Association, wouldn't you expect that to be, I don't know, like 100%?
Yeah. Or maybe other sects or like whatever. Like, for example, I eat Hebrew National hot dogs and I love them, and I join a Hebrew National hot dog fan club.
Okay.
But, I'm Mormon. I mean, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints who never uses the old explicative Mormon.
It's like I'm not actually a transhumanist, but I chip my brain. Like, whatever,
yeah. So now here's my thing. Like, Kwaku, this is where I
You
think
totally missed that.
this is where I think that there's a little bit of nuance here. A little bit of nuance is
Before you say anything else, Cardin. If it was Hillary Clinton that had every single thing on this list, you would be red in the face and shaking your. But because it's demon, you're like
demon lover Musk. Well, let me
point.
get this out. Who's the jaundiced skinwalker? What's his name again?
Brian Johnson.
Okay, so Brian Johnson. So let's look.
I thought we
at
agreed we were
Brian.
going with Twilight Shifter.
Okay,
I thought
Twilight
he was the
Shifter.
Ice Blood Twilight Shifter.
So I'm putting Don't Die because apparently there's a rocker named Brian Johnson as well. But if we go to Instagram right here and then we pull up Brian Johnson, okay, this guy was the dude that was coming after us for crumble cookies just a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, you look at Brian Johnson, all right, and he's doing all of these different surgeries or treatments or everything to supposedly live forever and, quote, don't die, as the package says. You always see him in these T-shirts that say don't die. Okay. Now, there's a difference between trying to escape death and avoid the inevitable and the psychosis and narcissism behind trying to cheat death, similar to a Tower of Babel, trying to build a tower to reach God. And in my opinion...
Or build a rocket.
Or no,
reach God.
But he's not trying to reach God. He's trying to reach Mars. And he understands that there's a limitation to the speed of light.
I want you to say that again and not... I want you to say... He's not trying to reach God. He's trying to reach Mars.
Yeah. No, he's not. No, because trying to reach Mars is saying what a beautiful human endeavor to achieve in a lifetime instead of saying, I'm going to compete with the divine.
I'm just going to build a giant tower to get me to outer space or to colonize another world. That's what Nimrod
hold on,
wanted
let me
to do.
finish.
Can I give you both
my,
a point?
Yeah, but let me just finish mine really fast.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that there's a difference in my mind between using technology to try and cheat death and using technology to try and improve life while it lasts. And if you're having somebody who is paralyzed, who is now walking because of a brain chip, or you have somebody who is blind, who is now seeing, or somebody who has a prosthetic arm that can now grab things, even though an IED took that away in Iraq, that is transhumanism, but that's improving life. Whereas cheating death, that's the demon worship stuff.
Okay.
So
Cardin, I am convinced. Get me a Tesla.
Or what if you have? What if you have
No, Cardin, you're right. No one's saying that prosthetic arms are demon worship. I'm saying, hey, injecting other people's blood into your body so you don't age and leaving your wife when she has cancer is pretty weird. And also, putting chips in people's brains to control them is weird. How are you, what are you talking about?
We need a correction. We need a correction for something we said earlier.
Yeah, what?
Elion, not a demon.
Oh.
It means the Most High God.
Yeah, but
It's technically you have
it's like an Elohim. It could be like good or bad.
Melchizedek. Melchizedek was a priest of Elion, who is the Most High God, is what they're saying. Now, back to Kwaku's point, though, the guy, he's building rockets. Elion, Most High.
Oh, interesting.
How do you get higher than a rocket?
Well,
right?
it's like this. It's like worshipful master. Okay, yeah, I follow a worshipful master. That's Jesus Christ. But when the Freemasons with their lederhosen and hammers say it, it's not. Okay? Like, oh, it's the Most High God. Which God are you following, Elon? Could it be the one on your shirt?
Well, but you can't deny that there's some little girl who can't see and they put a chip in her brain and it helps her see. Or some guy is not voting for the right person and not donating to
Yes, false prophets
Tesla,
will perform
and you have
miracles.
to put a chip in their brain
Yes.
to get them to make the right decisions.
False Christ and false prophets bring miracles too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And these people they're not behaving the way that we need them to behave. If they had chips in their brains, they'd be able to behave better. And so you put chips in their brains. I don't see what's wrong with that.
All I gotta say is this right here. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. You know, this is Kwaku. That I feel Kwaku can be summed up with two descriptions. Okay, actually three descriptions. One, my dear friend that I love and care for very much. Oh, let's get that one out of there. Second, a walking, talking case of oppositional defiance disorder.
Yes, I am oppositionally defying chipping people's brains. Card it.
Yeah.
He's chipping people's brains to control their minds. I'm not being hyperbolic. He's actually doing that. And you guys are not. I don't understand how this is literally the mark of the beast. There's a thing in their head. They can't. He's like, yes, and when we're all chipped, this is how the new economy will work. He says this. You won't buy or sell or trade without the mark of the beast. It's an actual chip. And you evangelical right-wingers and Mormon right-wingers are like, well, it's not that bad.
Kwaku, you sound like you just need to calm down a little bit. You sound like you need help
because there's the thing.
relaxing.
I've sat through.
Have you not had your brain chip updated?
You know what? I'm sorry.
Calming yourself
Mormon
down.
right wingers, you were the most right wing conspiracy guy in our friend group for like a solid 3 months.
No, I wasn't right wing. I was a conspiracy guy. I've been saying that Democrats need to embrace conspiracies. That's how we're going to win. But Cardin, look,
Okay.
for 3 years, I've watched you find a way to hammer on wokes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wokes are XYZ. Now, the worst thing
Okay.
out of any of the examples you've ever given would be chipping people's minds to control them for the will of a billionaire. And that is the one you're like,
No,
well,
but for the will of a billionaire, he doesn't have control over these people.
he doesn't have control over the microchips he's putting in their brains, owned by his company.
They update over the internet.
Sorry, look, new rule. I don't want to hear
does
what
have a point here. Quickie does have a
bro,
point.
I'm losing my mind. I don't care. I don't want to hear what you got to say about transgenders or illegals or Russians. I don't care what you got to say about Palestine or Israel. If you can't say a billionaire chipping your brain to merge you with AI while he controls your car is not demonic. You've lost me.
You've lost the plot. Have you ever seen Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Kwaku?
I know what you're talking about.
Have you ever seen it before?
I haven't seen it, but
Dude, you should see it.
hurts, Kwaku.
You should see it. Because you're in it right now. You're in it right now.
Oh, is that? It's like who stars in the movie? It's a famous guy, right?
Donald Sutherland. Right?
Okay.
No,
he
the
was,
original
Emperor
Invasion
Snow.
of the Body Snatchers was from the 50s. The
That's
original
right, the
movie
black and
was
white
a
one.
black and white. There was
That's
an
right.
independent film, I believe. It was either out of Britain or Pennsylvania.
Oh, I'm thinking of that movie where the guy figures out that this corporation is selling human body parts.
No,
it's
that's
like the purple
Soylent Green.
slime. Yeah, Soylent Green.
Soylent Green.
Oh, yeah,
that's
it's people.
That's Charlton Heston.
Yeah, okay.
Well, Donald
Good
Sutherland,
actor.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
So
Freaky flick.
Okay.
By the way, demonic possession. Greg Locke's. You got demons. You got demons. If you.
What
you
if
do-
the chips do misbehave, though, and put demons in people?
Whoa! Really? Oh my gosh!
You just got to update your
All we're
firmware,
gonna do
man.
is connect this guy's brain to AI, to literally the expansiveness of everything. What could go wrong? Are you kidding? Look at what the CIA did with MK Ultra and these people, driving them crazy. Now give them technology and put it in their brains and say, have a go.
yeah,
I do say a lot of it is personality driven and trust driven. I think a lot of more people feel comfortable with Elon Musk because of his free speech advocacy, for example, and for his
The worst kind of free speech is not when they delete your post on a website. The worst kind of free speech is when they can literally control what you say because they own your brain.
Okay, well, this isn't that early movie, The Repossessors, where they repossess body parts. What was that? Do you remember that
Repo
movie
Men?
with Repo Men?
Yeah.
with not Orlando Bloom, Jude Law,
Yeah,
the other skinny guy.
yeah.
So, okay, now I offer you some solace, Kwaku. I offer you some solace. Do you trust the priesthood of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, okay. Sometimes, I'd say most times. It's a
Yeah, I mean,
trustworthy thing.
they're
Okay.
not. If the priest started coming out and saying, "Hey, get chipped," I'd say, "Hey, no." I'd say, "Hey, get something else." All right.
Okay, so my old home teacher, my boy Jared Birchall, all right, great man, one of the most, good, solid men that I've known in my entire life, just like Howard Hughes, the eccentric billionaire, only trusted Mormons with his money. My old home teacher, Jared, great guy.
Oh,
he's the dude.
oh, really? You know this
He's
guy?
the dude that runs all the fortunes of Elon Musk. He's the
charge of money.
CEO of all of his of Neuralink, and he's the CEO, I believe, of Tesla and a bunch of other firms. Been with the guy since he broke away from PayPal and
Long time.
started doing Diablo and stuff. I used to play basketball with the guy. By the way, it's really funny. Very, very good. Very, very good. Kind of like a solid drive, good dribbling skills, decent three, all around very good athlete. Stick a thumb underneath his rib or give him a little sharp elbow, gets really pissed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would too. Who wouldn't get pissed at that, Cardin?
It's church ball. When you're out of shape, you gotta kind of rib a
Make
guy.
it-
to do
who-
something,
Who
right,
likes
you know?
a thumb
Yeah.
under their rib?
I'm supposed to be okay with the technology of Nimrod because one of the priests is in my church.
Well, I don't think something's gonna get. I don't think.
Plays good basketball, Kwaku. Get chipped. Are you kidding me?
I'm curious. This has got me thinking. Okay, I want to know. Okay, which of you guys here? Which of you? I want to see by raise of hand. Cardin, Jonah, Kwaku.
Yeah.
Which of you are gonna get the Neuralink chip?
I'm not down with the Neuralink chip, but self-driving Tesla with Jared Birchall behind the proverbial wheel. I'm down.
Are you kidding me? Yes, please. Please, robot,
Listen to
control my car.
Listen to all my conversations and upload my personality profile.
I'm sorry. When
into
the Antichrist
artificially
comes, he's going to be right wing. Right wingers are going to be the first people to fall for the Antichrist.
Here's
But
the
what
thing.
is right wing anymore?
Well,
Come
well,
on,
you know
stop.
what it is.
Before we go down that tangent, I don't know if it's necessarily going to be right wing, but I do think it's going to be political. I think it's going to be whichever is
and religious.
Sure, yeah, but it's going to be a very much politically motivated sort of thing. There's going to be religious aspects to it too, but it's going to be about this authoritarian sort of
crap.
direction.
Brad, crap, you're right. Well, that's the one thing. Like, Antichrist can't be Elon Musk because he's not involved in government. Oh wait, he is now.
Look.
The Department of Government Efficiency. Elon Musk is going to be determining what is efficient about our government as he's chipping us.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry,
I'm not
guys.
gonna
I
get
didn't
the
hear
chip?
from Jonah yet.
If this
You're getting
gets
chipped?
I'm already chipped.
Oh,
See
he's
this?
already chipped.
Look at this.
Oh, dog.
my gosh, he's already chipped. What is that?
Whoa. He's a transhuman,
You
bro.
diabetic?
No, I'm transhuman.
You're
No,
you're
no, I'm just kidding.
look, and this is
Quaker,
why
are you getting chipped?
Yeah. A
if
little
they
one.
try to chip me,
Just a little one. Just a little
the
tiny
Arab
one.
Muslim side of me is going to come out like you have never seen. You will be hearing. I can't even.
That's funny. Hey, so look, all I have to say, Kwaku,
Just a little chip.
in regards to all
You
of
will
this
be
chipping.
hearing by Tesla headquarters. That's what you're going to be hearing.
That's what you're gonna hear.
Here's the thing.
So this is where if Tesla makes this, I am down. This is the future that I welcome with open arms.
Why do I feel like this thing's going to shoot
a death
these
robot
people?
that can kill you.
Have you ever seen RoboCop?
You ever seen this?
No.
Yes, I've seen
Great
RoboCop.
movie.
I've never seen this.
Ooh, this is a great scene right here where they invent the new RoboCop.
Isn't that going to
except
shoot all
for-
these people?
Yeah,
in this
you
room?
can't- I don't think
Yeah.
you can show
It
this.
goes
You
goes
can't
bad.
show this, Carden.
Oh, snap.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. That was aggressively violent.
Yeah, it was the 80s, dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're going to have to edit that out.
Yes, you are.
So, yeah, there's going to be a liability suit there.
Could be a little one.
Yeah. So,
You want that?
no, that was a joke.
That's just like we're just trying to make
By
you
the
feel
way,
better.
if they can
about
chip
this.
people, you think they don't have these yet? Of course we have these. Like I don't understand. Look, when you read the apocryphal stuff, hey, and Jonah, you should know this. Isn't it ironic that the fallen angels help them create weapons of war?
All kinds of things, yeah. That they said that was the sin that God was trying. He wasn't just trying to erase the people; he was trying to erase the secrets, the technology they had. Yeah.
So where
Wait,
do you think we're
what?
getting
Where does it
now?
say
from
that?
now?
Is that the Apocrypha or the Bible?
The Apocrypha. That's all
It's
over the
apocryphal.
books of Enoch and stuff.
Yeah.
So who do you think is giving them the blueprints now?
Spirits of the Nephilim.
Think about it. Hitler had the Vril. He was harnessing Vril. We know he was in the Thule Society. Hitler was trying to interact with these deities while on drugs to learn these secrets to create these weapons to take over the world. Okay? Now you got a guy, the richest man on Earth, like Nimrod was the richest man on Earth, building his towers, building his rockets to go up to colonize another world. Nimrod was trying to colonize heaven. And Nimrod wanted to live forever. That's why he had his soul be reincarnated as
Nimrod
Tammuz.
made rockets?
No, Tower of Babel.
The Tower of Babel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
So in the way that Nimrod wanted to live forever, so he was he did the weird occult enchantments to be
Yeah, it's the same
reincarnated into
kinda
his son
archetype.
Tammuz. These guys are trying to live forever by merging their bodies with machines so they can't die. And why are they afraid of death so much? Because some of these people in these transhumanism movements understand what the next life is, and they know they can't outsmart God. So as long as they can stay here on Earth, and they're going to try to terraform other planets over and over and over again, because they're terrified of what's going to happen when they face their almighty maker.
Oh, okay.
I'm sold.
What if they're just kind of slightly odd people with a different personality and all of that intelligence came at a cost? One of it might be social awkwardness. And they don't want to die because they fear death.
I know a lot of nerdy video game guys who can't talk to girls. They don't try to chip my brain card and
Yet, Quaker.
And they're not the richest man in the world.
Yet.
And they don't wear Baphomet symbols.
Yet.
Well, they may.
Well, you are.
And they don't say New World Order anybody when their buddy becomes president.
In all fairness, you got a Playboy shirt on right now. There's people that might take issue with that.
What the hell does that have to do with this?
You don't like his little D&D symbol from Diablo 4, the video game?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
people
I
that
guess you
don't
are
like
wearing
it.
a little Ishtar bunny right now.
Yeah, Ishtar bunny
that's
versus
true,
Baphomet.
Let me be very clear with my words. If I had to choose between sleeping with a bunch of Playboy bunnies
I
and
choose
being
Playboy
the
bunnies.
Antichrist, I think everyone in this room would choose sleeping with a bunch of Playboy bunnies.
Even the transgender one?
It's a risk I'm willing to take. Look, these trans surgeries are getting so good you can't tell now. At some point, we just gotta say,
At some point, we just got to give up and be like,
My gosh.
she passed.
I'm gonna say it. The girl from Euphoria, the blonde girl from Euphoria, that's a guy, is like kind of hot, and I was like, that's a beautiful. And everyone's like, that's actually a transgender person. I'm like, really? You couldn't tell. You can't tell. In 10 years, you're not gonna be able to tell. That's why this whole bathroom debate's nonsense.
Whoa, okay, hold on.
Because Brad, there are trans people. There is a woman who became a man who looks just like you.
Oh, what do you mean
And
you
if
can't
walked
tell?
into
You
the
can
girl's
totally
bathroom,
tell.
it'd be just as weird.
Who is this?
Just like some trans people you see. Like, there is this girl who became a guy. Looks like you. Full-on man with a beard. Like, you want legislation to say that this dude should be in a girl's bathroom because the genitalia, at some point, it's just as weird as the thing you're fighting against initially, right?
I'd like to take this moment to state publicly to any transhumanists watching or Elon Musk that I, for one, welcome our new transhumanist overlords.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
You can't tell now. You can't tell. But if it means, guys, Kwaku, you have to sleep with a transgender woman to save the world from the mind chips. Of course.
That's got to be in the intro.
Yeah, it's like
Just that line right there.
Kwaku, sleep with Hunter Schafer or let yourself get chipped by Elon Musk's demon bots? Sure. What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hey,
I don't know why it has to come down to those things.
We've lost the plot on
I
this.
wonder what's got Kwaku thinking about this specific hypothetical.
It's very specific.
Well, who brought it up? Someone brought it up. Carton, you brought it up.
It was Carton, yeah. Now,
Well, we're
here's-
talking
here's
about
the thing.
Playboy
I do
bunnies.
think-
Now all of a sudden it went real deep, real hard, real fast.
Now, Kwaku, I totally see where you're coming from, and I think it's totally wise to be skeptical of the world's billionaires and the things that they're doing. I'm with you 100% in that. That's
Let's say there's a group of cannibals running at you, okay? And Brad, you're like, we got to get out of here. The cannibals are running right at us. But one of the cannibals has a MAGA hat. And Carden's like, oh, we can't just believe everything these liberal woke say.
One of the cannibals is
eat us?
worth saving, or at least worth a headshot to put him out of his misery instead of a leg shot to slow him down.
Yeah, hard to argue with that.
You know?
No, or they're cannibals and one has a hat. No, all of them, okay? You rat-ta-ta-ta, all of them. Well, the liberals are actually lying. How do you know these cannibals? Really, they're just young men who've just been so downtrodden by No, that guy's gonna eat me. I'm shooting him right in the face.
Look,
That's what's gonna
Elon
happen.
Musk is trying to make America great again.
Yeah.
So he can have whatever chip he needs.
Yeah.
America's the
Whatever.
new Rome. He's trying to make America Rome again. Rome fell.
No,
Rome is
that's not
controlled
what
by
the hat
demons.
says. That's not what the hat says.
Yeah, the hat doesn't
Kwaku.
say
Oh,
that.
the red hats and the foreheads.
it is funny to watch. I think it's so
Take us home,
fascinating.
bro. Take us home.
As someone who is politically more in the center, just watching the aggressive dichotomy in between the left and right
hilarious.
is kind of hilarious to
Yeah.
watch. Kind of terrifying to watch at times, but really funny.
Okay.
Really funny.
Okay. So
I just
anyway,
can't. I don't know why there's a middle ground of chipping people's brains to control them. How on earth is this not a hey? No, that thing's bad.
Kwaku.
Well, if we only chip the Chinese, what do you expect me to say?
I'm with you. I'm with you on the chips.
Okay, we're not going to make everybody a robot, but I'll get 3 Bangladeshis and an Irishman, and I'll chip them with AOL. Is that okay? No.
I'm not saying
Nobody's
I'm a
chipped.
centrist on Neuralink.
look.
Just little chips. They're little
Just
tiny
as
chips.
long, look, as long
Why
as
do
the
chips have
search
glitter?
engine in my chip, as long as the search engine in my chip is DuckDuckGo and not woke Google, then I'm down.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you.
This ain't the woke chips. This is the conservative MAGA
how they
chips
get you.
in your brain.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Here's Kwaku right here. So Kwaku has 3 definitions. First, my dear friend that I love very much. 2, my walking, talking case of oppositional defiance disorder. When you're in California, you're more conservative. When you're in Utah, you're more liberal. All right, just walking, talking case of oppositional defiance disorder, right? And then second, you're my Tom Hanks friend. You're just like Tom Hanks in SNL. You're like, that's how they get you. Oh, that's how they get you. Have you ever seen Tom Hanks in SNL?
No, with Kenan Thompson.
That was a good episode.
Yeah,
so good.
That was absolutely
really
hilarious. So let us.
Speaking of Bill Burr has been funnier than his last stand-up monologue in SNL. It seems like he rushed it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
He was still funny, but I think he could tell something was going on in his life.
Oh, that's sad.
He needs to update the software in his chip.
Yeah, that's
Software
true.
update.
Jonah.
Oh, that's literally
Software
going to be a
update.
thing when your chip. You got to go home and plug yourself in to get to read.
Well, Kwaku,
course, you
I
have to
don't.
stay
I
connected
don't
to the
mean
hive.
to terrify you right now, but Apple Intelligence already can be doing an awful lot of your writing for you automatically with the way that it's integrating AI through Siri.
Man, think how great it would be to just write essays. You just
AI.
turn it on and
There's no such thing as artificial intelligence. All intelligence comes from somewhere.
the transhumanists, actually, I've been looking at their website. They think that AI, they're looking at how AI and intelligences and consciousness and how we're all intelligences, and maybe we could create intelligences, and someday ChatGPT could be a soul.
Now, there's one thing that we do have to say before we go, though. Who's your boy that wrote the book Why Men Hate Church?
David R. Murrow.
David R. Murrow's son is doing some very interesting research in which he says man has become God through AI. He says, how so? And he said, if you think about it, AI is like a child who will ultimately grow into being so intelligent that we as humans will have to convince AI that we are benevolent and we are worth obeying and that we have commandments that should not be violated by the free agency and power that they will be given, and that we will now have assumed the role of basically apotheosis.
Nah, we're going full Carrie Nation. We're taking axes and we're destroying all this tech, dumping it in the river. No, I'm sorry.
Actually, to bring it back to when I was talking about the world being baptized by fire, guess what? To go full Carrie Nation on all of the servers in the world, what would work? Maybe baptizing the world by fire with a massive solar flare that fries all of the electronics that are housing all of the AIs. Also, what's the chip in your head gonna do when suddenly a solar flare that's microwaving everything comes through?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you die.
But what's Carrie Nation when you say full Carrie Nation?
Dude, Carrie Nation, during Prohibition, she was the lady going around with an axe, cutting up all of the barrels of alcohol.
There's Dream
We
Woman.
need more of her.
Dream Woman.
Okay. Anything else before we go? Anything else? No takers? No takers? All
That's how
right.
they get you.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Is Kwaku right?
Yes.
Are we headed towards the microchip apocalypse, or is Brad right? And we should get microchipped and fully endorse.
That was
Kwaku
not my
Al
position.
as our overlord. No, I'm just kidding. That was
Jonah.
That was Jonah, who is already. Oh my gosh, I'm going to use that. Who is already microchipped himself. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. And for this and more, please check us out at WardRadio.com.
Can't keep quiet when you start a riot.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. We assume if you made it this far that you liked our content. So please make sure that you smash that like button and you share this video with your friends. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, please make sure that you subscribe and you press the alert button so you receive alerts on every one of our daily uploads. Now, we want to make sure that we keep all of this content flowing for free to you, the viewer. And to do that, we need your help. If you're a person of means, please consider a direct contribution through Venmo or through Zelle, and the links to those platforms will be in the description as well. Also, if you want to help us out, please make sure you buy some of our merch. We got really cool hats, really cool t-shirts for both boy and girl viewers, all available on WardRadio.com. And while you're there, you can sign up for our Ward Radio newsletter. You can receive all the really great Ward Radio news directly in your inbox simply by putting your email address in WardRadio.com. And finally, if you guys want to help out purchasing some of the equipment in the studio, you can always check out our Amazon wish list that is also available in the description of this video. And either way, whether you're pressing this button here to make sure you're subscribed to our channel, or whether you're watching another video here just because you like our stuff, we look forward to seeing you guys in the next program.